Hello, future developers, and welcome to the continuation of our optical character recognition project, okay, in Python. So, in our previous lesson, we learned to actually extract the text from a stop sign, okay. So now we want to actually draw on that result and then display the text. So remember, imported computer vision, that's OpenCV2, and then Matplotlib and then NumPy. So these are going to help us achieve that. Okay. So to do that, I'm going to have to so if you go to the OpenCV documentation, okay, to draw a rectangle or something, we are going to start from the top left corner, okay, so top left corner, and then to the bottom right corner, okay. Um, okay. So you might want to visit this link to help you to know more about how you can play around with OpenCV. So let's do that. So first, I'm going to have to type top left. So top left. Okay, so I'll create a variable top underscore left. Then I'm going to do a tuple. So when we would convert this into a tuple, okay, so basically, a tuple is a data structure, a tuple is a data structure in Python. We have dictionaries, lists, and the likes. Okay, so I have a course on this on Udemy, so and then on YouTube. I think you might want to check out. Yeah, check it out. Okay, so we have tuple, and then remember my variable is results. So results. So let's put it in bracket results. So whichever variable that you stated, okay, you put it here, and then I'll bring into brackets. So into brackets, I'm going to do square brackets, or let's rather clear this and rather do square brackets. Okay, and then I'll put 0, another square bracket 0, and then another square bracket 0. Oops, I think my bracket here is good. Okay, so as I said, we want Python to OpenCV is actually going to start counting from this like drawing the rectangle from the top left corner. So to help us achieve this, our results, okay, we would have to set our 0. So 0 is actually going to be for our whole component, our whole everything here. So 0, okay, everything here. And then we want 0. So 0 is going to be this. Okay, so index 0. So this particular, so that's the coordinates for our image. Okay, and then we want what the actual, that's the 0 that's at the index position 0, which is our first list here, which is going to be what the top left corner. Okay, so the top left corner, so that's what we want to fetch, and which is what we are trying to do. So first we are trying to get everything here. Okay, so our first results. Okay, so the first result, if we had multiple results from other text, would, so let's say we have another one, would have what, we'll set it to 1. Okay, but here we want only this. So after getting this, now we want to fetch the first component. So the first component is going to be our coordinates, which is this. Okay, and it's at the index position of 0, so which is why we brought another 0. And then we want the top left corner. So the top left corner is also this, okay, which is why we set it to 0 again. Okay, yeah, okay, so that's how to get this. So now let's do that for the bottom. Let's go, let's say right. Okay, then we just do tuple or tuple to brackets and just do results square brackets 0 comma another square brackets, do 0, and then another square bracket 0. Oops, what is this? Okay, so now here shouldn't be 0. Okay, so because we want what the bottom left, sorry, the bottom right. Okay, so I have to change it to 2. So let me explain that. So let me so here, okay, so we have the top left corner, okay, at 0, and then here's 1. So 2 is what? The bottom right corner, okay. And to be able to draw a rectangle in OpenCV, okay, what you do is it needs what? The top left corner and then the bottom right corner to be able to draw that, okay. So this and then this, okay. So in our first line of code, we used 0 because we wanted this, which is the top left corner, and then now we want the bottom right corner. So I type 2 here because what? The index position for our bottom right corner is what? 2. So 0, 1, and then 2, okay. So which is this, okay. So now all I have to do is text. So let's get the text. So I'm going to type text, or here text, okay, text. So and then we are going to set our text to the results into brackets. Okay, so this actually converting our list here into a tuple, okay, because when we are passing it into OpenCV requires it to be a tuple, okay. So square bracket 0, and then another square bracket 1. Okay, so now remember our text, okay, which is this, is at the index position of what? 1. Okay, so 0 for all the results and then 1. So 0 for this, comma, and then 1 for this, okay. So this is what we want to display on our image, or yeah, to display or draw the rectangle and then have it displayed, okay, which is why we used 1. If we wanted the confidence level, then we would have used what? 2. Okay, so 0 for this list, 1, and then 2 for the confidence level, okay. So this is what we have for the text, and then we would want to set our font. So font, okay, so font is the type of text. So cv2 underscore font underscore hesky, sorry, hesky underscore simplex. So cv2 dot, it should be dot, okay, dot. So if you look at the documentation here, it will give you everything how you should. So the image, color, thickness, line, but this will actually be done in the next line of code. So let's see what we have. Okay, so when I run it, here should be, simplex. Okay, so simplex. Okay, when I run it, nothing happens. We don't have any error. So in the next lesson, we'll actually learn to draw on our image and then display the text over it like an overlay. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.